What's up guys, in today's video we're going to be going and rating every single cosmetic in Just Cause 4. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe and let's go. First we got the Hero Solis costume, and this is pretty good, but kind of basic. It's just him in some jeans and he's old, but 7 out of 10. Next we got Rico from Just Cause 3. It's fairly accurate, but not really, but still pretty good, 9 out of 10. Now we got Rico from Just Cause 2, and I really like this one. It's very slim, and it's pretty nice. 9 out of 10. Now for the wingsuits, we have the Hero Solis wingsuit, and this is the default one, and it's pretty good. 7 out of 10. Okay, next we got the Renegade suit. I really like this suit. The white and black contrasts well, and it's one of the best wingsuits in the game. 10 out of 10. Up next is the Reptile Modif. The name's weird, but it's a nice looking suit. I like it. Very complex. 7 out of 10. Next we have the Purified Del Chaos. Weird name, but this one looks really good. Very vibrant, and I like this one. This one's definitely a solid 6 out of 10. Now the Rainbow Wingsuit. This one's pretty basic, it's just a rainbow, but the white lines do contrast very well. 9 out of 10. I like this one a lot. Now we have the Golden Wingsuit. This one's pretty alright. I don't find myself using it a lot, but it is a little too reflective for me. 6 out of 10. Next is the Feather Wingsuit. This one's basically the gold wingsuit, but furry. I like this one slightly better. 7 out of 10. Now we have the Party Wingsuit, and this one's fun. It's vibrant. It looks like a piñata, but I don't find myself using it. 7 out of 10. Now we got the Solis Pro Tour. This reminds me of like an old fighter jet, and I like that about it. It makes Rico look like a plane. 8 out of 10. This is the Daredevil wingsuit, and I don't really like this one as much. You can't really see the design of the car, but nonetheless 5 out of 10. Up next we got the Agency wingsuit, and I would have really appreciated if they actually put the logo on it, but it is pretty vibrant. This is a solid 8 out of 10. Now we have the Retro wingsuit, and the colors really pop on this one. The red is so bright, and the white is a nice contrast, but the blue is a bit off. 7 out of 10. Up next we have the Tiger Stripe, and it goes really well with Rico. This is probably one of the best in the game, and the orange really pops. This is really good. 8 out of 10. This is the Doritos wingsuit, and I feel like it tries to do what the Tiger Stripe does, but not as good. I don't appreciate the bright orange, but it's okay. 6 out of 10. Now we have the Neon Racer. This looks really good, and I heard it pops really well at night. The dark purple contrasts well with Rico. 9 out of 10. Very good. This is the Death Stalker Scorpion. It's pretty alright, but it blends in with all the rest. It's just pretty bland. It's not bad, but boring. 5 out of 10. It's just okay. Now we have the Cowhide. This one's pretty good, especially if you have the cow gun. It's really funny, and I like this a lot. 9 out of 10. One of the best in the game. Now we have the Solino Textile. Sorry if I butchered that name. This one's pretty good. It reminds me of a tortilla chip, and I like it for that. 8 out of 10. Now we have the Fluffy suit. It's cool they have a suit that's hot pink, because you don't often see that. It's pretty good. 6 out of 10. It's okay. Now we have probably the best suit in the game. The Frigo and etc. This is a reference to Just Cause 3, and I love this suit. You get it for 100%ing the game. 10 out of 10. Next up we got the Fur wingsuit, and this makes Rico look like a bird, and this is really fun to use, and so unique. This is another 10 out of 10. Amazing. Next we have the Chaos Chase. It's cool because it has that sick fire design, and it's really fun to use, but pretty basic. 7 out of 10. It's cool. Now we have the Aerial Acrobatic suit. I feel like I've seen this before. Honestly, it's pretty bland and quite forgettable. I'll give this one a solid 5 out of 10. Now we have the Happy Holiday suit, and it's really fun to use in the snow areas. This is probably one of the best suits in the game, and the white contrasts so well with the blue. 9 out of 10. Now we have the Black Hand Skull. I always love in red and black contrast, and this one is so clean. I like the visible skull, and this is another great one. 8 out of 10. Up next is the Graffiti suit. I don't really like this one. I think the colors just don't stand out to me, and the colors don't contrast well. 4 out of 10. Not good. This suit is amazing. The yellow and black are beautiful together. This might be my favorite wingsuit in the game, and the storm suit has to be a clean 10 out of 10. Okay, now moving on to the parachutes. This one's pretty good. I'm a sucker for black with Rico, and it always looks good on him. 8 out of 10. Now we have the Renegade parachute, and I really like this one. Probably one of the best in the game. It's so simple but so good, and it's just clean. 9 out of 10. Now I have the Reptile Mudfit. Sorry if I butchered that name again. But this one is really vibrant, really nice. I like the colors on it. 9 out of 10. Now I have the Felzo Do Chaos, and I think the parachutes really showcase the designs. This thing looks like a work of art. 8 out of 10. Really good. Now we have the Rainbow parachute, and this is pretty alright. Nothing special with this one, it's just rainbow. I probably wouldn't wear this, but it's okay. 6 out of 10. Now we have the Golden parachute. I feel like this design really growed on me. Sure, it's shiny, but I feel like royalty when using it. Pretty underrated. 8 out of 10. Now we have the Feather parachute. I feel like this one is a little too gold and doesn't actually look like feathers. But what do I know? 6 out of 10. Now we have the Party parachute, and I'm really getting piñata vibes. Definitely very unique and one of a kind. 7 out of 10. It's just a piñata. Now I have the Solis Pro Tour parachute, and this looks like something out of the military. The navy blue and white contrast very well together, and the star has a nice touch. 8 out of 10. Next up we have the Agency parachute. The orange, white, and black are a really unique color palette, and I love the logo. It's pretty good. 8 out of 10. Nothing to complain about. Next up we got the Happy Holidays parachute, and I really like this one. It makes me feel quite jolly rocking it. I like the design of Rico on it, and it looks like an ugly sweater. 9 out of 10. Now we got the Retro parachute, and this reminds me of the movie Herbie with the Volkswagen, but not much to say on it. It's pretty basic. This one's a solid 6 out of 10. Now we got the Tiger Stripe parachute, and I really like this one. It's pretty clean. I love the suits that contrast with black, and this one's pretty good. This is a solid 7 out of 10. Now we have the Myrtle parachute, and this one goes hard. The skull is fire, and this one's really clean. This has to be a solid 8 out of 10. And like the heart in the skull. Now we got the Neon Racer, and this one is really cool at night. It's a pretty simple design, so not much to say about it, but the purple's cool. This one's a solid 7 out of 10. Now we got the Deathstalker Scorpion. This is really clean as well. As you guys might tell, I love when black contrasts with other colors, and the Scorpion's a nice touch. 6 out of 10. Now we got the Cowhide, and this one's pretty decent. It goes hard with the cow gun, and that band around it is nice. Another cool parachute. This is a solid 7 out of 10. Now we got the Solino Textile, and it looks like a cool Latin design. I like the blue band, and that peachy color is really aesthetically pleasing, but kinda basic. 7 out of 10. Now we got the Fluffy parachute. Now we got hot pink again. Honestly, I'm not a fan of hot pink. It's slightly too much for me, but I don't really like this one. 4 out of 10. Now we got the one and only Frigo and etc. This one's fire. I like how you get to see both him and a car. I like this one a lot. This one is a solid 9 out of 10. This is the fur parachute, and surprisingly I really like this one. The colors are muted and looks very natural. This one's really good. A solid 10 out of 10 for me. W design. Now we got the Chaos Chase, and this one's a bit too much for me. I feel like it's a little too bright, but that's the point. It's pretty alright, but I would give it a 6 out of 10. Definitely not for me. Now we got the Aerial Acrobatic, and one thing about me, I love purple. I like the fade into blue, and I love this one. This is a solid 9 out of 10 for me, and the design is padding on top. W design. Now we got the Daredevil design, and I really don't like this one. You can't even see the car. It's definitely really mid. This is a solid 3 out of 10 for me. I really don't like this one. Now we have the Black Hand Skull, and this one is too clean. Red and black always contrast well, and the skull is just icing on the cake. This is definitely a solid 9 out of 10. Now we have the Graffiti parachute. This one is way better translated into a parachute. The toucan is really cool, and I love the small little details. This is top tier, 10 out of 10. This is the Storm parachute, and I love that it's mostly just black. And the yellow is a nice touch as well, and gives it a really nice contrast. Very good, 8 out of 10. Okay, now we got the hoverboards, and this is the standard issue. It's pretty mid, nothing special. I definitely would give this one a 5 out of 10. Nothing much to it, pretty basic. Now we got the Black Hand hoverboard. This one's pretty cool, especially with the black and red. I love black and red. And this one's definitely pretty fire. It's definitely a solid 8 out of 10, very good. Next up, we got the psychedelic board, and I really like this one. Definitely gives mushroom vibes. Feels like something a stoner would use. Really cool, 8 out of 10. Now we got another Solina textile. I think I got the name now, thankfully. And it's a vibrant design, really nice. I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10, really good. Now we got the agency board, and this is really cool. I like the gold and black. I really like that color on it. And this one's pretty fire. I'd give this one a solid 9 out of 10. Now this one's pretty okay. I don't really like this one as much. I normally really like purple and black, but I don't know. I'd give this one a solid 4 out of 10. I really don't like this one. Oh my god, this is so fire. This one is the ice flow, and I love this thing. This is so fire, bro. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is amazing. Next up, we got the Furzel de Chaos. I really like this one. 10 out of 10 again. This is really cool. I love the lizard design on it. I really like this. Now finally we have the gold design. And it's pretty cool. This one is definitely solid 8 out of 10. Nothing to complain about, but didn't blow me away. But that's about it. Thank you so much guys for getting to the end of the video. I'm so grateful for you guys, and thank you for supporting the channel. I spent quite a bit on this video, and let me know if you like longer videos. Comment that if you want more. Like, subscribe, and yeah, thank you guys so much, man. I really do love making videos, so yeah, just let me know if you want longer videos, and that's about it, man. Bye.